So now I've watched all the movies in the Star Wars original trilogy. They were pretty good. It's a classic story about a guy who's minding his own business on a farm, but then tragic events make him stand up against the bad guys and use a laser sword to move objects around with his mind. The acting is pretty good, the visuals are cool, and the effects were good for the time they were made in, and the sound and music are really cool. When you sing da 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 da, everybody knows what movie that's from. There's a bunch of fun characters too. Luke is probably the least interesting, but that's okay. He's the main character. Usually the supporting characters are the ones who get to be cool and different. Han Solo is fun, and Princess Leia is tough and shows what she's made of. No, that's not what I meant. I mean, she's a fighter and cool and stuff. Also, there's a dog that groans a lot and two robots that are best friends, even though the tall yellow one is really stressed out and needs to take a chill pill. The best characters are the Jedi and Sith guys, of course. Darth Vader is scary, the Emperor is ugly and evil, Yoda is a funny gremlin, and Obi-Wan is wise and stuff. Luke learns a lot from this strange wizard cult. I can see why there are some big problems in the galaxy though. If you've got a bunch of people who are normal, but a few guys who have crazy wizard powers, then maybe one or two of them would find a way to seize power and lord over all the people who don't have crazy wizard powers. Then all the good people out there might need to rely on other people who have crazy wizard powers and hope that they stay good and don't turn evil. But one thing that's really good about the Star Wars movies is that the regular people make just as much of a contribution to the fight as the main character Jedi guy. Luke is not the leader of the rebels or anything. He's just one guy with a special set of abilities. Han and Leia and Lando and the dog and the squid guy who says, "It's a trap," and the teddy bear dudes and the third one are all important too. You can't accomplish anything really big on your own. You need some help from your friends. These are good messages, which is nice since apparently a lot of kids watch these movies. That being said, kids who watch these movies may also get the message that to be a hero is to be a violent murderer and blow up a half zillion people multiple times in order to get what you want, rather than trying to find another way. You gotta wonder, what if there was a way for Luke and friends to convince Darth Vader to defeat the Emperor in the third one without blowing up a half zillion people again? There's probably a lot of people on the Death Star who would be happy to stop trying to kill everybody and do something else instead. They could be a ship mechanic or a tour guide for cool places on these Star Wars planets. But I guess it's called Star Wars, not Star Peace, because that wouldn't make as much money. Anyway, these movies are pretty good and they're not for kids, but maybe they could be okay for teenagers. And I'm excited to see more of these movies and TV shows because there's a lot of Star Wars stuff to watch.